Hello and welcome again to Not Fake News. Don't forget to share, subscribe, smash the heck out of that like button. When Bill and I left the White House, we were dead broke. But what about the multi-million-dollar homes, book advances, and six-figure speaking gigs? At this point, what difference does it make? We have a few breaking stories to get into right now, so let's do this first. Wow, you won't believe who is behind the Russian dossier against Trump. And Megyn Kelly just asked people to watch her show on MSNBC, and look how Twitter responded. Breaking, she's fired. And great news. Seriously, folks, very happy news here. Amazing happy news. Breaking news out of Georgia. But you know what? Let's get right into that first. According to reports, a teen who went missing in North Carolina over a year ago has been found in Georgia. Haley Burns, North Carolina teen who went missing more than a year ago, has been found alive in Georgia. The man is in custody. Please share this incredible news. That's what we're doing. And she's fired. A college professor from the University of Delaware was just fired for saying Otto Warmbier, you know, the boy who came back from North Korea in a coma and then died. Well, she said he got exactly what he deserved. The University of Delaware professor who posted on social media that now deceased college student Otto Warmbier got exactly what he deserved as a prisoner in North Korea is known for injecting her politics into her teaching. Earlier last week, Kathleen Detweiler put up a post on Facebook, since deleted by screen caps, but screen caps, we got it, which said Warmbier acted like a spoiled, naive, arrogant U.S. college student who never had to face the consequences of his actions. She also said Warmbier possessed the typical mindset of a lot of young, white, rich, clueless males she sees in class, and that he was like the same kids who cry about their grades, or instead of crying, they bluster about threatening their female professors. Detweiler sounds like she hates white kids, and she rates My Professor page features numerous, her Rate My Professor's page features numerous comments about her giving attitude when you ask questions, being easily the rudest professor ever at the school, and being way too opinionated to the point where she becomes unprofessional. Kathy D. Whitler wrote, June 21st, "It is wrong of me to think that Otto Warmbier got exactly what he deserved. He went to North Korea, for F's sake, and then acted like a spoiled, naive, arrogant U.S. college student who had never had to face the consequences of his actions. I see him crying at the sentence hearing, and I think, what did you expect? What about a few moments of thought given to the other people in North Korea who are suffering under the repressive government there? Just because they're North Koreans and not U.S. citizens, we shouldn't care about them?" Shut up, Kathy. Aballer.com tweeted, "Kathy Detweiler, you're a bigot. Just look at the contradiction in your Facebook post. Professors are now self-destructing via social media." The College Fix tweets, updated, University of Delaware professor fired after controversial comments about former North Korean prisoner Otto Warmbier. Professor who said Otto Warmbier got what she deserves, I'm guessing, right, would routinely go on political tangents, often making derogatory remarks about, don't know. All right. Next, Megyn Kelly just asked people to watch her show on MSNBC. Look how Twitter responded. I'm sure she fared well. The debut of Megyn Kelly's new NBC show did not fare well, and receive staunch criticism, she continues to be optimistic and is encouraging people to go tune in on Twitter. I'm going to flick by this so fast you're not going to be able to see the time. Did it. Okay. Make us hope you'll join us on MSNBC. She tweets. Dana Lutz tweets. I got out of the Amityville house. No, I'm just kidding. Who cares? Nobody watches her anymore. Greg Moscow. Not a chance. Greg Moscow. Not a chance. KBA. You had me when you announced your show. I questioned your chops with Putin. And then you lost me with Alex Jones. So, no thank you. Doubt it. No. Earn credibility. You have failed so far. Putin's Jones failed. Another hit piece this week, huh? It's not going to be some gotcha piece. I promise you that. Michael Zimmerman. No thanks. We no watch. You're just not that interesting, but thanks. Someone named Porter Dickerman said, you're just not that interesting. Next. You won't believe who's behind the Russia dossier against Trump. You just won't believe it. Well, you might. A sketchy firm with connections to the Democratic Party. Yeah. Could you guess? Isn't that amazing? Is behind the Trump dossier. You know, the Trump lie dossier. It is wait. A sketchy firm with connections to the Democratic Party is behind the Trump dossier and is stonewalling congressional investigators. Of course they are. A secretive Washington firm that commissioned the dubious intelligence dossier on Donald Trump is stonewalling congressional investigators trying to learn more about its connections to the Democratic Party. The Senate Judiciary Committee earlier this month happened to subpoena the firm. Threatened to subpoena the firm, Fusion GPS, after it refused to answer questions and provide records to the panel identifying who financed the error-ridden dossier, which was circulated during the election and has sparked much of the Russian scandal now engulfing the White House. Big trouble, Fusion GPS. What is this company hiding? Fusion GPS describes itself as a research and strategic intelligence firm founded by 3 former Wall Street Journal investigative reporters. But congressional sources say it is actually an opposition research group for Democrats, and the founders, who are more political activists than journalists, have a pro-Hillary, anti-Trump agenda. These weren't mercenaries or hired guns, a congressional source familiar with the dossier probe said. These guys had a vested personal and ideological interest in smearing Trump and boosting Hillary's chances of winning the White House. Fusion GPS was on the payroll of an unidentified Democratic ally of Clinton when it hired a long-retired British spy to dig up dirt on Trump. In 2012, the Democrats hired Fusion GPS to uncover dirt on the GOP presidential nominee, Mitt Romney. And in 2015, the Democratic ally Planned Parenthood retained Fusion GPS to investigate pro-life activists protesting the abortion group. More federal records show a key co-founder and partner in the firm was a Hillary Clinton donor and supporter of her presidential campaign. In September 2016, while Fusion GPS was quietly shopping the dirty dossier on Trump around Washington, its co-founder and partner, Peter R. Fritsch, contributed at least $1,000 to Hillary Clinton's Victory Fund and the Hillary for America campaign. Federal Election Commission data show his wife also donated money to Hillary's campaign. Property records show that in June 2016, as Clinton allies bankrolled Fusion GPS, Fritz bought a 6-bedroom, 5-bathroom home in Bethsaida, Maryland, for $2.3 million. Fritz did not respond to requests for comment. A lawyer for Fusion GPS said the firm's work is confidential. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. everything the Democrats accuse Trump of, they're doing. Do you understand that? If they accuse Trump of feeding homeless people, they just fed homeless people. And I know that's like a backwards way to do it, but I'm saying even if it's a good thing, it's a lie, and they're doing it. Can't be trusted. Next thing you know, I'm not even going to say that. That's a terrible thought. Oh, can't look at her. Even her cartoon makes me a little vomity. Share, subscribe, and like the video, even if you don't like it. But seriously, when you subscribe, you have to now hit the bell, because they made a change, because it doesn't work without it. So you hit subscribe, then you hit the bell, then you're in like Flynn. Thanks, everybody.